Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Monique's Jewels. How are you on this beautiful Wednesday? We are all fine here. I think they're outside in the backyard getting ready to mow, so I'm going to try to get this done. I thought that he wasn't going to come today, but you know, we want him to do it whenever he's available, so if he starts clipping and mowing, I'll let you know, but I think it'll be fine. It's usually not so loud. Just the weed whacking at the very beginning when he comes by my windows here in the back, it might be a little loud, so you'll have to forgive me for that. But anyway, welcome everyone to my channel. What I have today is this little container full of little tidbits, little jewelry from a thrift store here in my hometown. It's this huge area, and you know what's so weird? They don't have a lot of jewelry, and it kind of, I don't know, it's kind of different. There was one lady that had a big, probably a 8-foot case, and a lot of her things were not sterling, and I went through them and showed the guy that works there how he could tell the difference, and all he had to do is keep a magnet in his pocket. Plus, a lot of the turquoise that is kind of touted as turquoise, it was not. It was fake or halite or plastic. So that's, you know, you guys have to keep an eye out on things like that. So I did get a few things, and I did get 2 rings, and I'll show them to you. I did test them, and I will interject into the video that little snippet of video that I took last night, so that you can see I did test them for stones. I already know the other one is sterling. We tested it. Also, I didn't test it on the video though. So let me grab a little lotion here in my arm. I got into something, and there's a little rash on my arm. So let me put some lotion on. So don't forget, now, everyone that has purchased anything from me since I think it was the 24th or 25th, I think it was the 24th, is getting one of those, see those cute little ducks? Everybody gets 1 per package. And what we're going to do, we're going to have a duck derby. That duck derby will be probably the first Saturday of August. And even though I'm going to know how many that you have been given through your purchases, I can just go through PayPal and see who, you know, who has gotten something, or go through my shipping app. But I want you to keep your ducks in a row. Like I said, keep your ducks in a row always. But anyway, keep your ducks, and then I will do a video and say, will you please send me the screenshots of how many ducks you have? And like I said, you can't cheat and show ducks that aren't real, the ducks that I sent you, because I already know how many. So we'll do a screenshot of how many ducks you have, and that will be our duck derby, and the person with the most ducks by the first Saturday of August will win my giveaway. There are always, excuse me, there are always 2 giveaway winners. So there will also be a random comment picker for that video, and someone else will win also. I've had a couple friends tell me today that their allergies are so bad that their eyes are like swollen. And the little boy that does my yard, he's not a boy, I think he just turned 20. He can barely see because his eyes are almost swollen shut. The cottonwood is horrible right now here. So I've got a cough drop in my mouth, and we're going to get started here. If you're liking my content, please give me a thumbs up. So appreciate it. Now this this magnet here, the North Pier Light, St. Joseph, Michigan. Me and my friend are going to Michigan this weekend, this coming weekend, so I will try to get a really nice video of when we get there and see the water and everything. And this is a little, I think this had mints. Yeah, the mint factory. My brother, he was a long-haul truck driver. He went to Kansas, and he got this for me right before he passed away. And I kind of hold on to things like that because that's what he loved. He loved to do his trucking. He did long haul with tankers and stuff. He was He was really something, guys. He was a real nice guy. Okay, anyway, don't forget Toby Stephen is here. Sir Toby. He is here for good luck. And he says, hello, everybody. Isn't he goofy looking? Hello. Anyway, yeah. So, we're going to get started. I'm going to put my ducks in a row. I'm going to quit saying that. That's kind of corny. Okay, we'll set those right there. And like I said, everyone that has a purchase gets one in their bag. All right, wonderful. I like that pinkish purple one. Okay, this is the container. Because they have little carts, and I was so afraid the jewelry was going to fall through. So I just picked up this little container. I think I paid 50 cents for it. It's very cute. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the inside. So, and these are the 2 rings. Let's push that out of the way. So let's just dump this out and let's get busy. Okay. I like that container. I can definitely use that for my earrings and stuff. Okay, so let's pull this down. Let's get right down to it. All right. There we go. A little crooked there. I've done this before to try to straighten out this camera and cut it off. Yep, I've done that before. Okay, so we have these cute little, these are probably celluloid. They might even be bone, honestly. They have their original backs. I'll probably take those off. These are too cute. So let's do $3 on these. These are nice. These are definitely vintage. I think I had a pair of these when I was in high school. Very cute. Okay, next. And like I said, these were from a huge thrift outlet store here in my town called Vendor City. And I was shocked. There was so little jewelry, and what there was not very nice. Oh my gosh, I've got just so much jewelry that's so much better than this stuff. I love these. Look at the colors. Kind of a red, white, and blue, honestly, with the gold tone. Yeah, these are super nice. They aren't marked, but I think they have the original backs. Straighten up here. And yes, my nails are clean, but I was out weeding. So these are very nice. So we'll put 3 on those also. I think most of these earrings, I'm just going to put 3 on them. I mean, there's no no real reason to charge more. And the blue butterflies, the blue enamel. They're very cute. Kind of etched even. So we'll do 3 on those. Cute as a button. All these hooks are nice. I thought this was so cute. These match that fetish necklace that I have. I don't think I've sold it either. These are too cute. Don't believe they're sterling or anything. Let's see. Yeah, they're. Now this part might be. Never thought about that, but the hooks aren't. I mean, the hooks are not sterling. But these don't seem to. Doesn't matter. They're still $3. And they are cute as a button. Little bird fetish earrings. Next, I love these. These are the ones the baby liked. He helped me with these, with my jewelry. Getting it organized last night. Aren't those cute? Kind of a gunmetal, more of a gold gunmetal hook, but these are very pretty. Very nice. $3. Oh, these are neat. Now these are cool. These almost look like a druzy. Beautiful gold tone. Look at the stones. Yeah, these are nice. Let's have those really nice backs on them too. These are really, really pretty. So I think we'll do 4 on these. cool. Just because they're a little special. And then, let's see, where's the other one? There it is. These had some little plastic, which was very weird, hooks on them, plastic. So I put some sterling hooks on these. They are the peace signs. And so we'll do 4 on these. These are very cool. These are like a rubbery plastic. And like I said, they have sterling back and sterling hooks on them. Very cool. And then it's the hook. Very, very nice. That's what we need more of. Peace. Absolutely. And these are gorgeous. I haven't even cleaned these up or anything. These are straight backs. Rivoli crystals. That's gorgeous. They need cleaned. I mean, just like dipped. Or maybe take a little toothbrush and just clean them. A little bit of soap. Not a lot. You don't want to get those stones saturated. It'll take the glue out from behind them. I'm looking for my loop. I don't think anything's on these, but let me look real quick. Nope, I don't see anything, but these are too cool. Aren't those pretty? Okay. We'll do 4 on those just because they're so neat. See, they're the front and the back. So you can have just 1, or you can have that, and that hangs off the back of the ear. So we'll do 4 on those. Let's see. Oh, these are like my favorites. I remember having a pair of these when I was little, when I was a teenager. That's beautiful. Very nice. We'll do 3 on those. Kind of the etched into that gold. Very pretty. I thought at first when I picked them up, I said, those look gold. Like, didn't care, but you can tell. If that post is not gold, I guarantee you it's not going to be gold. These are beautiful. Look like a little dyed agate quartz. Little briolette here. Pretty nice little hooks. Push that down a bit. Oh, these are cute. I love this turquoise color. It's so nice and summery. So on these, let's do 3. And these are probably my favorites. Look at these. Resin. Gorgeous little black and white design. I really like these. These are the 70s right here. They're about 1.5 inches. Yeah, that's, no, 1.25 inches, I'm sorry. No, that is 1.5 inches. These are darling. And definitely vintage. These are really nice. We'll do 4 on those. Sorry about my voice. Now we come to this beauty. Look at this. This is like all the chains you'd ever want to wear at once on your wrist. Yes. And the silver tone, there's a silver tone, and then there's kind of a darker silver tone. That's on purpose. It's not faded. Then you've got that kind of box chain, flat Singapore box chain. You've got a rope and another smaller Singapore type. And the rhinestones. All the rhinestones are there. Excuse me. And this is exactly about 7 1/4 is what I'm thinking, but it's really nice. And once you get it, just flips right on, just like that. And this could use a little wipe down also. Just be careful with the prong set. You don't want to hit them real hard with a cloth. So very, very pretty. So we're going to do, let's do 5 on these, this one and the other one too, probably. So we had a cute little set of jewelry, but you know, we had to really, really pick and choose wisely, because even though things were priced pretty well, I don't know if whoever it is that's selling the jewelry really knows much about it. Jewelry. I think the lady that had the case with the rings and stuff, I think she knew. She kind of knew what she was doing, but I don't know. You just never know. If you've been around jewelry for a long time like I have, you just kind of know what's what. You have to test. And it's like I can tell a fake turquoise a mile away now. I didn't used to. I wasn't sure. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at this one. Gunmetal with all those crystals. Absolutely beautiful. I love this one. This one will be 5. Let's see. Look at the sparkle. Okay, this one will be 5, and it is right at, this one's a long one. This was 8 inches. That's nice. Look how pretty that is. Let's go out a little bit. Just beautiful. Isn't that nice? So we do 5 on that one, and that one's a long one, so that really helps. Okay, I'm going to interject or insert the video about testing these 2 rings. Okay, these are the 2 rings I got in my haul from the thrift store. It's like this big, I don't know, it's called Vendor City, and it's like this huge area that has all kind of stuff. And so the first ring I got was this ring, and it's so amazing because I actually had this ring before. It wasn't this big. This ring is about a 10. It is 9 grams of sterling. It's a absolutely beautiful ring, and I already knew what it was, and I think I got a pretty good price on it. And this stone, we're going to test it. Okay, hold on here. I mean, it came way up before. So this is a topaz. Let me do a calibration real quick. Okay. And the glass. Okay. Let me look at it. There we go. So this is a light blue topaz. Beautiful. So I'll give you the price as we go through this jewelry that I have for today. Isn't that gorgeous? It is marked $925 on the inside. But it does have like a maker mark. It's a big guy. But it's not where I can really tell what it says. It's just like got 925 in it. Just a little, those 2 little things right there are just little cartouches. So this is a stunner. And like I said, I had one exactly like it. But I think it was like a size 7. And this is right at a 10. I'll measure it for you guys when I show it to you. This is like that London blue topaz, maybe even a lighter. Absolutely gorgeous. Solid sterling setting. Fabulous ring. And then the other ring I got, I don't believe, and I'll test it, but it's not sterling. No reason to even sell it as sterling, but it has this beautiful lace agate, blue lace agate. The grouping that agates are is like chalcedony, that grouping. Might even come closer to tourmaline. Of course, there's not really agate on here. So let's see what this goes up to. Yeah, right in the center for Chalcedony. And this is also a beautiful ring. I think it's approximately an 8.5. Like I said, it's not sterling, but it's in great shape. And that's another ring that will be in this showcase. Okay? Thank you so much. All right, guys, let's get back to the video. And now we're going to look at them. Okay, these are the 2 rings I purchased at the little, it's kind of like a flea market. You know what I mean? More than a thrift store. It's like a flea market. I don't know why I keep saying thrift store. This is the most beautiful blue lace agate I've seen in a while. It is bezel set. I so wish this was sterling, but it's not. It's not sterling. But it's gorgeous. Just the same. Look at that. Looks kind of like Indian. There are no markings whatsoever. I was so surprised. And I bought it knowing it wasn't sterling, of course. You can tell. I always take my magnet with me. This was not magnetic, if I remember right. But I know it's not sterling. Yeah, it's not magnetic, but it's not sterling. It would at least be marked. This is... Let's turn it here. Right at an 8. Because 8.5 would be there. Let's see, that's a 9. 8.5. Yep, it's right at an 8, I would say. Of course, let's get out the big mandrel. Make sure. I've been doing this lately just because it can be confusing. It can be confusing to you guys to see. Yeah, because see, now look. Look what it's saying on this mandrel. This is saying a 7. There's a 7. So this one's saying 7.25. So let's put this back on here and see what I'm doing. Yep, that is 7. This one says it's like 7.5. So let's just say it's right about between 7.25 and 7.5. And it does fit my ring finger. It's a little big. So let's say this is at least 7.5 to 7.75, almost an 8, I would say. Just because I think of the way it is hollowed out. Does it go on this finger? Kinda. That finger's about 8.5. So let's say, sorry, I keep hitting that. Let's just say this one is 7. Let's go by this. So we're going to say 7.5. Okay? See? 7.5, and then there's the 8, 8.5. Yep. 7.5 on that, and I think we're going to do 12. And it really looks nice on. Let me show you. It is just gorgeous. And it could be cleaned up just a tiny. But that bezel is so nice. So we'll do 12 on that. And this beauty, let's see here. Let me come up a bit. It's kind of leaning more so than it did yesterday. Let's put that back over there. Stop rolling. This thing is absolutely gorgeous, and as you'll see in the video I've put in right before this, this is a blue topaz. This is a gorgeous setting. Absolutely gorgeous setting. Come on. right here. And those are like two little cabbage, I don't know what they are. They're just little marks. Cartouche, I'm not sure. I've actually had this ring before, but it was not a size 10 like this one is. Let me show you on this. It is exactly a 10. I don't get 10s very often, so this is great. I did pay a little bit for this. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. Just gorgeous. You could wear it that way, and you can wear it the other way. Like I said, this is size 10. I can't remember the weight of it. Let's see real quick. Come on. It's right at 9 grams. I think it comes 8.9 or 9. So I think for this beauty, let's see, what should we put on it? Let's do 40. Yeah, I think 40 is a really nice price. Let's see if I put it on this finger, if you can kind of see how it's a gorgeous fit. It's like, it doesn't even feel like it's that heavy. It's beautiful. I was very, very happy to get this. There you go. Look at that. So we'll put 40 on that. It's the first time I've showed it. It's a lot of sterling, and it's a big one. It is a 10. So many people ask me for 10s, and I hardly ever get a 10. So there's that grouping there. That was so much fun to go and look for, because like I said, we don't have thrift stores that have jewelry. Our Goodwills in Indiana don't have jewelry, don't have jewelry jars that I know of anyway. When I was in Florida, I was in heaven. We had a Goodwill outlet very close. It might take us 20, 25 minutes to get there, and they had all kinds of jewelry. So that was fun that we could do that. And why they don't do it in Indiana, I don't know, but what they do is, I think they've actually got some place in Indianapolis that I go to pick up Shop Goodwill boxes that I used to. I don't anymore. And it just, that was it. You couldn't shop there. You couldn't go in. Nothing. Okay, we're gonna start. I'm gonna start showing you some pieces here. These are nice pieces that I've had for a while, and I still have them. And we're going to do some sales. Okay, let's get back organized. We're going to start with a big jar here. And I'm going to dump these out. I forgot I priced everything, and it's marked. And it's marked in order, in a certain order. So the first thing that I have written down on my list, there's my list right there. And what I do is I look everything up, okay? So what I have here is what I think is a Trifari piece. I saw a set that had earrings and the pin or the brooch. It is not marked. This is an older pin or brooch. And I actually looked this up a long time ago. This is a thistle. So if it's not Trifari, it could be even a British company. It's very nice with the big C clasp in the back and the pin that sticks out. And we're gonna put $6 on the thistle. Very cool. Okay, we've got that. Let's push that back some. I'm trying to make sure I don't have a lot of stuff in the way. Okay, I have a bowling pin brooch. It is from Essex County, which is in Birmingham, England, from what I have looked up. It's in here somewhere. It's not very big, so it's probably hiding from me. Where are you, pen? Oh, that's crazy. Okay, that was the last thing there it is. Yeah, there it is. It's very small. This is very cool. It says Essex County Bowling ASSN Association. There's a dude and a lady, and there's the bowling pins. I think this probably came from the pins that I have seen and studied. This is probably from the 50s, and this might even be outdoor bowling. Something they did, kind of like croquet, but obviously, and then it has information back here. And so the pins that I've seen, I'm gonna price this one at $10. It's just very cool. It is old. Look at the pin. And yes, it works. Okay, so we've got that one. Next, we've got the violet brooch. I cannot believe I still have this. This was enamel baked, hand painted on the back of, what is that? Like that splatterware metal from, you know, from how they make dishes and stuff. Tin. Maybe it's, I don't know. But this is so pretty, and it's older. You can tell. You can tell by the way it looks, also by the pin. This is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm putting $8 on the violet brooch. It is right at 1 3/4 inches. Just beautiful. Okay, what have we got? Oh, the lighthouse pin I still have. This reminds me of something from like Coldwater Creek. The enamel work is really pretty on this. It's an older pin. See how it's made? It's just beautiful. It's got the sand dollar, the dolphin, the little fish, and the starfish. It's just too cute. So for the lighthouse pin, I put 6, which I think is really low for this beauty. I just love it. We got the brooch there. Next we have something that I've had for a minute. There they are. And I put these two together. They are 2 sterling crosses, and we're going to do $8 a piece. But I wanted to show you this one. This is rustic. This is artisan made. Look how pretty that is. And he is, let's see, there it is. His name is Pagliar. It says M. Pagliar, and I looked it up a long time ago, and yes, he's an artisan silversmith. And this is absolutely gorgeous, and why nobody purchased it, I don't know. I'm kind of confused, but anyway. It is a beautiful rustic cross. It is exactly 1.5 inches. With the bell is closer to 2, and that is $8. Okay, very, very cool. This beauty, I don't know, I like the shape of it because it reminds me of crosses from back when I was little, when I was young, and how they made them. And this is marked also ATI China 925. So we're going to do $8 on this one also. So we have a little spattering sterling in this grouping that I'm showing you. Next, let's do the Avon. Just right patriotic of us. We will do the Avon set. I can't believe I still have it. It's absolutely darling. And if I don't sell it, I'll probably wear it Friday. There's the brooch. There's the two earrings. Original Avon. You can look it up. I put Let's see what I put on there. Avon set is $10. Just as cute as it can be. It doesn't have to be, I mean, you know, you can save it till next year. Save it for whenever you're wearing red and blue. I just think it's darling. Okay. Okay, earrings. All these earrings that I have left, I did not individually price it. These are absolutely gorgeous screwbacks. None of the crystals has turned except for that one, just the tiniest bit. That right there, I think, is acrylic. Looks like glass, but these are beautiful. So this pair right here, this pair of beauties, we are going to measure them for you real quick. They are right at about 1.25 inches. Very, very pretty. And we're going to do 6. Gorgeous. 666. No, don't say that. 766. Anyway. Okay, we have some more Monets. Monet. Beautiful. Beautiful. Go back down. Come on. Sometimes when I do that, it changes the lighting, and I don't like that. Oh, you can see my white shirt. That's funny. Aren't those pretty? We'll do 6 on those. Those are Monets. Here's some clip backs. These are beautiful too. You know how I like the textured silver tone? Whether it's hammered. This is like a satin finish, textured finish on these little buttons. Absolutely darling. Fabulous clip backs. These are really nice. I told you if your ears are pierced, you can still wear clip-ons. Beautiful. I did it all through. I got my ears pierced the first time when I was 16, and I was wearing clip-ons all through my early 20s. Because I had a bunch of clip-on earrings. So you can actually put a post in, a small round ball, and put the clip like up over it to where it's kind of almost anchored on it. These are gorgeous. These are what I think are stainless steel. All day, every day hoop, excuse me. What did I say hook for? Okay, these are right at 1 inch. Absolutely, like I said, everyday wear. Just beautiful. Now, I'm not going to do 6 on these. Let's do 4. But they're in fabulous shape, as you can see. And then these are absolutely gorgeous also. These are a frosted light gold tone in fabulous shape. And we're going to do 4 on these. They kind of have a beautiful little shine to them. And these are about 1.5 inches hoop. Very, very pretty. Very light. Okay, what's next? The brooches. Okay, I have some brooches here that I did not individually price, but they are so beautiful. The angel with the bell. I just think she's great. I do not see a mark on her. She has a very nice pin back on her. It works. She's beautiful. And we're going to put 5 on her. She's got the little bell. Okay. Put 5 on her. And we've got this gorgeous clown. Kind of speaks for itself. It is not marked. I like that texturing on the back. The pin works. If it didn't work, it'd be in craft lot somewhere. But this is super cute. And that is $5. And it is right at about 1 inch. 1.33 inches maybe. Not quite 1.5 inches. Very sweet. Okay. He doesn't look like one of those killer clowns. He's kind of pretty. Okay, so let's do the rest of the brooches real quick. This is darling. This is a bar brooch with a little cluster, flower cluster of very, very nice crystals. That is the back. It is marked, and I didn't know it was marked. It is marked Avon. Wow, how pretty. Let's shut it real quick. Let's see that it does work. There we go. Avon at its finest. That is so pretty. We'll do 5 on the bar. And it is almost 2 inches, or right at 2 inches across. Beautiful. That's probably from the 90s, I would say. Maybe, that might be 80s. I see any more brooches. Now these ooh, these are some of my favorites. Oh my gosh, I love these. These look like a cluster. Like a little cluster with that beautiful design. I don't think these are marked, but they should be because they are just gorgeous. Yeah, I don't see a mark. The gold tone is like 18, 20, 22 karat color. Of course, they are just stones, just crystals and gold tone, but they are rich looking. That's pretty. So we're going to do 5 on those. All the ones I didn't mark, we're just going to do 5. Nope, we're going to do 6. I'm sorry. I've got them all marked as 6. That way, when I look back, I will know. So these are 6. Sorry about that. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, yes. He is gorgeous. He's a jeweled toucan. I never found him. I found a bunch that were very, very similar in color. Some of them had like the white down here and maybe a dark bill here. Let's see, where's he at? He's, okay, here he is. Toucan brooch. On Etsy, it was between $30 and $25. So we will do 10 for the toucan. And none of his little jewels are missing. And he's a beauty. The pen works fine, and he is unmarked. But he's vintage. He's lovely. Isn't he cool? Even the crystals up there are there. So the toucan is a gorgeous piece. Okay, so what do I have next? Black onyx. Okay. Earrings. Okay, I have a artisan hand-blown Venetian, maybe? Glass. I thought about African beads, but these are not. The African beads, sorry. The African beads seem to have a lot of kind of a more of clustered, how would you say it? The beads are like, look, they would be like full, and some clay beads maybe with designs on them. How did I get a tangle? I bet y'all know how. I bet y'all know how. Okay. I had these in order. Here we go. Sorry. So I'm thinking, and I looked these up, more along the line of Venetian beads, glass. All these beads are glass. And then you have the seed beads. So I'm thinking, I don't think the African beads are necessarily, there's a lot of clay beads. The African trade beads would not look like this, I don't think. But look at the Venetian. What I think is Venetian, and that's got a little design on it. And like I said, they're all glass. Very, very pretty. I love that one. Looks like a piece of candy. And this, and then you've got this piece here, which I think is very interesting. So I would probably wear that at the nape of my neck, because this does not have an opening. And it is, how many inches is this? This is 44 inches of beauty. And I put 22 on this one. I love it. It's very, very interesting and very pretty. Definitely a doubler. Definitely double it. I think I'm just going to put these back over here. Oh, I forgot something. And we were going back through. I still have some pieces here. I don't know if I wrote these down. Let's see. No, so this would be $6 for these. These are real sand dollars. Frosted with some type of paint. Clip-ons. Very cool. These could be used to wear, or they could be used for something else even. But these are beautiful. There is no maker mark. I just think they're lovely. The color alone. Now, it's showing you more of a yellow gold than what they really are. They are a beautiful, beautiful gold. Now, that's showing like a yellow, but it's not. It is a beautiful, like a 18 karat gold color. And those are 6. We're going to put them back in here. There we go. Set those over there. Okay, now, next we have the Premier Design set. And this has the bracelet and the necklace. Let me open this up real quick. It has glass beads and coral with these little round, beautiful little round stations. This is in excellent shape. I have sold maybe 2 or 3 of these sets in my time doing jewelry. Premier Design. And then we have the necklace. That is in absolutely excellent condition also. Premier Design. Right there. Absolutely beautiful. Triple strand. With the stations with that little square there. Just like on the bracelet. This is right at 18 inches, 18 to probably close to 18 and a half. And then you have about a 2-inch extender here, 2.5. We have that. And then the bracelet is 2 different sizes. I think it's a 7.5 and an 8.5. Let's see here. Yes, 7.5. Well, it would be closer to 7.25 and 8.25. And it's really pretty. It's a very pretty design. And to think it has really stood the test of time because this silver tone is gorgeous. So we have that there. And I have this set for $24, and I think Etsy, there was one on Etsy and another between $45, close to that there. Let me pull these over so I don't forget them. Okay, next we have, we have a peyote bird necklace. It is very, very different, and I love it. It is on a leather cord. And on that leather cord, of course, it's knotted. And these dangles, this is sterling with mother of pearl inlay. I mean, it's sterling inlay or outlay, whatever you would want to call it, over a mother of pearl with kind of a koi design. That's like a lotus. I thought it was scales for fish, but I think it's like a lotus. And then you have the leather here, and it comes up, and it has the peyote bird right there. Right there. There we go. And it is 925 up here, this setting. The cloud, the lobster. You have this here, and these can go above it, on top of it. You can flip these around there. This is right at 17 inches. And for the peyote bird, I have $12 for this. Come here. I think I found one. It was on, what is it on? And the peyote bird, I didn't find this one, this exact one. I did a while back. But the other one that was similar, that didn't have quite as much sterling or anything on it right here, it was $30. So, all right, so we got that one. Got a couple bracelets here. Lucky brand. Oh. This absolutely gorgeous piece I've had for a minute, and I have looked it up, and I have found it in different stages, because this comes apart and you can fix it however you want it, and it is just about the coolest thing I've ever seen. Okay, here's the Lucky brand right here. Right there, Lucky brand. It is a burnished gold tone. It comes up. You have this piece that goes across. And like I said, you will have to kind of fiddle with it for a minute, because I had it where it was kind of entangled. You have this piece here. You have this cute piece with the flowers and the butterfly, and you have these smiley faces in a kind of a brass tone, and it goes down, straight down to the bottom there with that little glass bead. It's cold. Okay, this also has a piece that comes down long here, the yellow. Let's see if I can get you back out. There we go. And this piece, like I said, comes around the front and hangs. And that is so pretty. Isn't that beautiful? The back is cool with that smiley face. So what happens is all these pieces hook into the main piece, the main necklace part of the chain, and they can come off. So you could take this one off and just have the two long pieces. You could take these two off and just have the short yellow. You take both the yellows off, and I've seen this, where all they had for sale was this. But let's turn it around where it's the prettiest. And all they had was this with the bronze and the smiley faces. So you have a 3-piece necklace. I'm going to give you a little bit of measuring here. The first measurement is approximately, the first measurement is going to be, what is that, 15 inches. The second measurement, sorry it's taking so long, but I want you guys to really know about this because it's so pretty. The second one is 28, 29, about 29 inches total lengthwise. I know you guys can't see it. And then this piece with the beautiful flowers and the smiley faces is going to be, at the Y, it is 26 inches. And this goes all the way down to 32, 33. So this piece was on sale. Let's see. Lucky Brown was on Poshmark for $89. I'm going to put $25 on this piece. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's really in great shape. Everything's there. It's not all faded. It's just a really nice, really nice piece. Bright yellow for the summer. Cute little smiley faces. And the little blue. Okay, we're going to do $25 on that one. You set that back here. Okay, next we have RLM, which is Robert Lee Morris. And we have a choker style, beautiful hammered choker here, or torque. Does have a little wear right there, so I will compensate the price. It says Soho RLM. It's got the beautiful hammered look to it. It's in absolute great shape, as you can see. It's very nice. You have this gorgeous pendant hanging, and it can be changed. All you have to do is take it off. Now all these little bars here need to turn so you don't see that line. Come on. It's easy to do. I'm just not going to take the time right now. But this right here should be in the back. And all you do is just flip it around. Come on. There we go. Just flip it around. Are you going to flip? I'll have to take it off. But anyway, the same thing with these. These just flip around to where that line doesn't show. There we go. And then that one. And this is gorgeous. So we have a price on eBay at $30 or so, which is neither here nor there. It could be good, it might not be. But I'm going to put, what do I have on this? I'm going to put 16 on this, and this can be used over and over again, and it is 17 inches. It is really pretty. A very rustic artisan piece. Just beautiful. Some of his pieces are just so cool. Very nice. That's the front and the back. Lovely. Okay. And these are pieces I've had for a little bit, and like I said, I'm trying to do good pricing. Abalone and silver tone earrings are Robert Lee Morris also. As you can see, RLM Soho. These would be a good match for the necklace. I have, where'd it go? eBay, they run about 25. Poshmark, I think 29. I'm gonna do 14 on these. I think, wait a minute, where'd it go? Yes, 14 on these beauties. In great shape. They look wonderful. And like I said, you could wear that necklace. You wouldn't have to wear the pendant if you didn't want to, and these would match perfectly. Okay. Beautiful. And the length on these, I think, are 4 inches. Let's do it at the bottom of the circle. 1, 2, 3, 3.5. 3.5 inches. No wear whatsoever on these. Just beautiful. Okay, so we got those done. Next, we have abalone and silver tone earring. Yeah, I got those. Oh, these are so stinking cute. All right, guys. These are called, these are some of my favorite earrings. These are called MAM, M-A-M. M-A-M is the brand. They make all different kinds of earrings, and they are all clip-ons that I know of. And see the writing there? That's how they're made. That's how they're marked. They are made out of cut out cardboard, and it's a thick construction. And then some of them are like probably have a vinyl coating on them like the sun does. And then you've got the crystals. These are the cutest. I have not found these. I have found storks by Ma'am, M-A-M. I have not found these. So these must be a very rare set. And these, I saw a pair very similar on Etsy for $30. But I'm going to do 14. And they are absolutely darling. Look at their eyes. Their little googly eyes. Kind of like Sir Toby Stephen over there. Okay, we'll do 14 on those. These are absolutely a gag. They are so cool. If I had long hair and could pull it back or something like that, I would wear those. Just as cute as a button. Okay, next we have my favorites. Robert Lee Morris amethyst earrings. They are hoops. They are absolutely beautiful. The amethyst is almost like a chevron. You just can't see the chevron part of the design of these amethysts. Let's see here. Little chunk, little crystal wrapped in this silver tone. These are marked. Absolutely beautiful. I had a friend that said she had the necklace, but she never got back with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell these. I have found these on eBay for about $20-22. So I'm gonna sell these for $14. Just because they're beautiful. I mean, they are absolute. Look at the shine on those. And those amethysts are beautiful. Okay, so we're going to do 14. And these are right at about 1.5 inches. So they're not huge. Is that right? No, I'm sorry, 2 inches and then 1/2 with the hook. Little French hooks on here. Just beautiful. Yeah, I like those very much. Okay, we'll set those back. Next we have gold tone hearts. Let's see. Oh, here they are. These are very, very popular right now. Aren't those lovely? And they just hang from your ears. And like I said, if I had long hair, I would wear these. They hang just like that on your ears. And they're really well made, very nice. The hooks work. These are about, let's see, a little over 2 inches. And we're going to do 6 on these. They're in really good shape. And they are not marked. They're beautiful. I had a pair like this that I bought off Amazon, and they were supposed to be sterling, and they started fading down to the copper like within 2 weeks. I was really upset because I really, really love those earrings. So they're in my jewelry box somewhere. Okay, we already did the toucan. So we have black onyx drops with the tassel. I can't prove that's an onyx. I love these earrings. These are gorgeous. So for the black onyx drops with the tassel, just because they're so well made, aren't those pretty? We're going to do $8 on these. Those pretty. And they are approximately 2.5 inches. Just very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Next we have the crystal bracelet. Oh, I'm going to do this one real quick. This is a older like lead crystal. or we'll just say crystal. I can't tell if it's lead or not because I don't know the consistency. It is spring ring clasp. It's an older piece. Most of the lead crystal I see has like a rainbow. So I think these are just cut glass. But I think it's really pretty. And it is approximately, let's see the length on it real quick. It is exactly 8 inches. So it's really, really pretty. And I put $7 on it just because it's vintage, probably close to antique. And it's a nice size. Very pretty. So we'll do 8 on those. And then I have something that I just absolutely love. And I hate even selling it, but I have another one coming that is just like this. So I thought I would give dibs on this one. And I paid about the same for the other one that I'm getting because I want to keep one. This is Eisenberg Ice. And I'm going to try to show it to you here. There we go. Eisenberg Ice. It is gorgeous. It is absolutely some of the prettiest crystals. I think Swarovski has nothing on these. Isn't that gorgeous? So like I said, I have another one coming. It won't be here for another week. So I'm willing to sacrifice this one. I have found it for over $100 in the box. I wish I had the box. But we're gonna do 20 on this beauty. And it's amazing. When you see it, you will be absolutely amazed. And you shouldn't do anything with it. If you wipe it with a cloth, you better do it carefully. It is absolutely gorgeous. So we're gonna do 20 on the Eisenberg Ice pair. Put that over there. Let's see, the crystal we did with the black onyx, the toucan. So the rest that I have to show you, I'm going to show you a Sarah Coventry, and it is a squash blossom by Sarah, I think I looked it up and found out it was by Sarah, but there is no tag, which is kind of weird. It is super well made. Just faux plastic little beads. Nothing spectacular, but I think it's cool. I mean, if somebody's looking to wear something, you know, like a Western gear or something, this would be perfect because it's not super heavy. It's very, very cool. It is approximately 24 inches. And with the little blossom at the bottom, it is about 30 total. And I just think it's neat as it can be. Just silver tone, very, very cool. So for the Sarah Coventry, we're going to do 15. Isn't it beautiful? I just love it. Like I say, even though it's not real turquoise or anything, I just think it's a very, very nice piece. Okay, I have some bracelets here. This is a crocheted amethyst, stone, and ball braided, crocheted bracelet. It's gorgeous. I've had this one for a while also. It is approximately 7 inches, and it can be shorter. It can be about 6 1/4 or 7. So this thing is absolutely beautiful, and it does fit me. So if it doesn't sell, I won't be too hurt. And we're going to put 7 on this one. Okay. Next, we have this very, very different looking ring. This is brass. It is marked. You can hear Kings. He is having a blast. Hold on here. It is marked inside the ring, made in Finland with 2 R's, 2 capital R's. So it's a Finnish artisan piece. It's pretty cool. And it's very small. It can be made smaller, but not much bigger. It's just interesting. I just think it's so cool. Do a size on it real quick here. Like I said, it's not very big. It is right around a, here's the 5. It's about a 5 3/4 is what I'm thinking here. And I'm gonna do $10 on it because I couldn't find one and I have no idea. $10 on that gorgeous brass ring. I just think it's so cool. Okay, this little bracelet here, I love. It's a clamper. It's very easy to get on and off. It is approximately 7 inches exactly. We're going to do 5 on this one. It's got a really nice hinge. It's just very, very nice. Love it. Very pretty. Okay, and then we have this bracelet that I think is gorgeous. It's vintage. It's got the different colors. All the crystals are there. I think there's one that's a little dark. This one. I love this one. And it's magnetic. Pulls off just like that. Very easy to get on. Yep, it clicked that quick. It is really cool. I don't have a mark on this one that I know of. Let's see. Oh, I lost the magnet. It's lightweight and it's nice. Where's the magnet? That weird. There it is. Come on off of there. Come on off of there. It's tight. It will be staying on there. And like I said, I didn't find any marks. But once this is clasped, it's tight. This is right at, get on there. Come on. This is right at 7 1/4. Well, let's say 7 1/4. Let me check again. Yeah, it's closer to 7 1/2. A little over 7 1/2. So we'll do 4 on that one. That's so pretty. We'll do 4 on that. And I think the only thing I have left, oh, this is so pretty. This is the wooden flower. I know I had it priced because I looked it up. The carved wood on eBay was expensive. There was a couple just like this, except the colors of the flowers were a little bit different. And it was $30, $29.99. So I thought, as beautiful as this is, I thought I'd put $12 on it. It looks like a Hawaiian lei. It's gorgeous. And it is right at almost 22 inches. And that's a little, this right here is a little glass, looks like glass. A glass bead. And these are just as sweet. Very, very pretty. Almost look like hibiscuses. Very nice. All right, and the next one, and the last one, is this beautiful faux pearl with this lovely, very nice clasp here. And the reason why I'm selling these is because they are so perfect. They are hand knotted. They are not real super heavy, but they are really nice glass beads. There is not anywhere to speak of on this. It is a 18-inch strand, and these are lovely. And I think what we'll do on these is 8. We can do 8 on those. Just beautiful, guys. Okay, we are finished. We have gone over an hour. I can't believe it. But anyway, hopefully you guys will have enjoyed watching this video. Will like the jewelry that we're showing. If you do, please subscribe. If you haven't, give me a thumbs up. And I want you guys to have a safe and happy 4th of July, which is in 2 days. And like I said, don't forget the Duck Derby. And I've kind of explained that. There we go. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all my new subscribers. I hope you guys will have a beautiful weekend coming up. And please stay well and stay blessed. And we'll talk with you at our next video. Thanks so much, guys.